Presentate! My name is Kat, for those of you who don't know, which is like 1, 2, 3, 7 billion of you. Anyway, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial. Sorry, I had to take a kiss break. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for this eye look, which is kind of like... My head massager just fell over. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for this look right now, which is like a turquoise, the Aqua, it's the same color as my shirt actually. So this color cut crease with a smoky purple eye kind of thing. So if you want to see how you can achieve this look, just keep on watching. So to start off this look, I'm just going to go in with my Dr. Brown Pores No More Luminizer Primer, and I'm just going to rub that all over my face with my hands. Make sure you got clean hands. And then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in green. And I'm just putting it on the spots of my face that tend to go more red when I'm outside for a while. And I'm just blending that in with a small stippling brush. And now I'm just going to take the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB cream, and I'm just going to stick that on my face. And I'll be blending it with the Sephora's number 56.5 airbrush foundation brush. I really like this brush because it gives you as much coverage out of the product as possible, unlike some brushes which will make it more sheer. I'm just going to be going in with some concealer next. I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly, and I'm just going to be putting that under my eyes, on my chin, and my forehead, and then I will also be putting it later on the bridge of my nose. And I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to blend that all out. Keep finding cat hair on my face. After that, I'm just taking the Anastasia foundation stick in the color Minx, and I'm just going to be using that as a cream contour. The reason I saved concealing the bridge of my nose for last is because it tends to get kind of everywhere because it's so creamy. I found when I first got it, it was kind of hard to blend out, but after like a few uses, it just got really easy to blend out. So if that happens to you, don't get discouraged because it might just need a little breaking in. I'm going to be setting that all with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and a very wet beauty sponge, just to make sure that sets under the eyes. And then I'm just going to be taking my Tarte Amazonian Clay, I'm pretty sure it's meant for that line, airbrush foundation brush, and just setting the rest to my face. Next, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer in the color Park Ave Princess, or I think that's what it's called. And I'm just bronzing the sides of my cheeks. And I'll be taking the Tarte Tarteist palette, and I'll be taking the darkest color from that to contour with. I kind of like to use the big fluffy brush. I just kind of pinch it so that it gets more of the thin shape to fit underneath my cheekbone. For blush, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Blush in Get Laid. I love this color. It's like the perfect salmon corally color. It's not too orange, it's not too pink, it's just perfect. For my highlight, I'm just going to be going with my trusty Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion highlighter, the pink one. And I'm just taking a Luxie, I believe it's a 660 brush to blend that onto my cheeks. I'm going to be setting this all with my NYX Matte Finish setting spray. I like the dewy look more now, but this is just the spray I got before, and I'm broke, so we're going to have to live with this one. I'm going to be using the Benefit Cabral in number 4 and just filling in my eyebrows. I'm just going to comb that through just to make sure everything's blended and it looks more natural. I like very sort of natural looking brows, even though it doesn't always come out like that. That's how I try and do them. And I'm going to be taking the Gimme Brow by Benefit, the Brow Fiber Gel in shade number 5, and just using that as my brow gel just to keep my brows in place all day. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, just in the original formula. I love this stuff so much. It has never failed me to this point. And I'm just going to be setting that base with Bump, which is the white color in the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. Sorry, during this video my eye starts watering a lot, so you'll see me dabbing of a tissue quite a bit. So for the first color, I'm just going to take Faded, which is the lightest purple in that Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. And I'm just going to be running that through my crease and making it very smoky. Then I'm going to go over top of that with the color Sketch, which is the second darkest purple. After that, I'm just going to do mainly the outer corners, but then I'll drag the excess in from Delirious, which is the darkest purple. And I'm just using Tarte's Shape Tape in the color Fair, and I'm just going to kind of cut my crease with that a bit. Just using a flat brush from ColourPop, I believe it's their shading brush. I got this brush when I think they only had like 2 brushes out at the time, their blending brush and their shading brush. This is before their recent launch of brushes, so I just kind of got it free with the purchase, and I actually really like it for making cut creases because I can use creamier colors, or I find it really good for packing on ColourPop's Super Shock eyeshadows. It's just really good for intensity and control. So next I'm going to be taking Makeup Forever's Aqua XL color paints, and I'm going to be taking it in the color M24, which is just an aqua color. It's really pretty. And I'm going to be also cutting the crease with this, just filling in my lid and cutting the purple as sharp as I possibly can. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye, of course. After that, I'm just taking the Sephora, it's a Christmas release, it's just a seasonal palette that they release every year. It is this year, or last year I guess, it was the Geometric Color palette, and I'm just taking the aqua shade in there, just to set the face. And next I'm just taking, sorry, I think it was Platonic, or maybe it was, sorry, I don't even remember what I did. Actually no, I think it was Mink. I took Mink, the darkest blue, and I'm just kind of giving more definition to that cut crease. And then I'm just going to kind of fade the under part of my eye, going from the lightest blue to the darkest blue in the palette. So the corner of my eye will be Metamorphosis, the middle of my under eye will be Blindsided, and the outer corner will be Mink. And I'm just going to take a bit of Platonic and run that on a angled liner brush right underneath the little lines under my eyes, just tracing them. It just makes, I find that it makes eyes look bigger, and so yeah. Next I'm going to be taking the Tarte's Clay Paint Liner, in the gold one of course, and just creating a wing with that, also following where my crease leads me. And for my mascara, I'm using the Tarte Gifted Mascara. I really like this mascara, like, a lot. It was my favorite for a really long time, and I still can't let it go. I still buy it every time I run out of whatever mascara I'm using. It's not like the blackest of mascaras, but I find it to be really nice with my lashes. Like, waterproof mascara destroys my lashes and makes them, like, short and kind of brittle, and then, like, other mascaras, I'm just not really a fan of non-waterproof mascaras, but this one doesn't run, so it's good, even though it's not waterproof. It's like the mascara battle. For lashes, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Lash Adhesive in Clear, and the lashes, I believe, are in Raven, but I'm not actually positive. I kind of just, like, had them all together, and then I put them in the wrong boxes, so I just kind of have to guess at them. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong on what style they are. And they also take forever to dry. The the little lash tool I'm using is just the Tarte Little Lash Helper. I love this one so much. I find it's the only one I can put on my lashes with, even though I do most of my lashes with my hands. I just kind of like set them to my eyes with the lash helper. After that, I'm just going to be using this Revlon lipstick. I totally forgot the name of it, but I will put it at in the description for you guys. Sorry about that. And I'm just setting my face again with the same NYX setting spray. And I'm all done. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.